Hello, everybody. Welcome to our weekly team huddle, Odyssey to Gems. Today is August 9th. I don't even know where the month is going. It's craziness. Like, I feel like we were just talking about July 9th, and now all of a sudden it's August 9th. And our teachers are well aware of that because D-Day is quickly approaching for them, poor souls. So tonight, I thought it would be an awesome little experiment, I guess is what we're going to call it. But we're going to have some of our teachers who are rock stars on our team share a little bit about their testimony, share why they plexus, and give some little tips, I guess, for success or what has worked for them. And we're actually going to start doing these for the next several weeks with different people on our team with occupations. So it'll be fun, a fun little way to kind of get some education from other people on our team. They will all be leaders, and so definitely are succeeding at this business, and they have little tidbits of information, so it should be fun. Just a little bit of housekeeping thing. Amanda Foster is leading training tomorrow for Instagram on how you can work your Facebook or how you work your business via Instagram. That's tomorrow at 9, right, Amanda? Tomorrow at 9?
Yes. Sorry, she was talking.
That's okay. Yes, right?
Yep. Tomorrow at 9.
Okay. So that's tomorrow if you want to hop on. We have some awesome, or I know several people have partaked in the three-way challenge or three-way calls that are going on. Amber is offering some awesome Kendra Scott earrings. Y'all don't have to work too hard because I'm claiming them as mine, but I would encourage you to do three-way calls. I mean, still, I like competition. And we also have some other fun things still going on too. Through the 15th is approaching. If you have ambassadors that joined in the last 2 months and you get them to, or they're interested in ordering their welcome pack, they'll get entered into free business or entered into a drawing for someone to get some free business cards. So far, one person is in on it. So that one person right now is getting some free business cards. If you know anybody else that wants to get out on that, hop them on and have them do that. There's also multiple challenges and stuff going on that Amber's got going on and some of our other leaders have going on as well. So lots and lots of fun things going on this month for encouragement for you guys to get inactives back, but to also reach out to new people and push them over the edge to join this awesome business with these amazing products. So without further ado, Heather and Lannette tonight are going to share with us about their teaching careers and why they plexus. So girls, I'm going to mute myself out. You guys will have to unmute yourselves and take it away.
Looks like I'm going first. All right. So my name is Lannette Jennings. I'm a Gold Ambassador. I'm so excited for Heather and I to have the opportunity to speak with you this evening and share with you a little about our story, our why, and what makes this business work for us. I joined Plexus in June of 2015. And I noticed a few months before that my mom had liked this page that my cousin Tristan had, and I started following it too. And I loved reading the articles she shared, and the ones about candida yeast overgrowth really intrigued me. Tristan invited me to a multi-day online event, and I got more and more interested. I told myself that if I won a giveaway, it was a sign that I should join as an ambassador. And I won a giveaway, and I signed up immediately. I did a three-way call with Tristan and Amber on the same day my products arrived, and I got started, and I quickly started posting. Heather, a friend of mine from college, she got intrigued, I think, by some of my posts, and after just a few questions, she signed as well. So I guess why did I really sign up? Well, for years I've had severe hormone issues. They're so bad that they really can't find any reason why my pituitary gland doesn't produce the hormones it should. And after many tests and many medications and in vitro, I was able to have my twins, but those hormone issues, they still persist. And my hormone issues were blamed for my inability to lose weight easily, and my fertility treatments packed on weight too. And I started suffering from edema in my calf and ankle, and it was painful, and it was embarrassing, and it was annoying. And the doctor tells me that my weight cuts off the circulation of my leg when I sit and causes the edema. And she has asked me even just this May if I've considered bariatric surgery, and I was like, no, that's not something I want to do at all. And also, a few years ago, I lost a really close friend to a heart attack following her breast cancer treatment. And immediately after that, I suffered my first dose of panic attacks, I guess, and depression, slight depression, although that's kind of self-diagnosed of what I actually had. And the article is about how candida yeast affects hormones and edema and weight and depression and anxiety. They all piqued my interest. And I decided that I had nothing to lose and I had everything to gain, and I jumped in as an ambassador. A few months after I joined, my husband found out that he was a type 2 diabetic and he had an enlarged thyroid, and he decided to give Triplex a try as well. And he mostly just did the slim, but he was able to lose 108 pounds. He has decreased his A1C and glucose levels tremendously and balanced his thyroid levels as well. Surgery is no longer the discussion for his thyroid, and he has been taken off of his medication for the diabetes. And I'm really proud of him, but I'm jealous of him and his weight loss success. But I take pride in the fact that my edema is under control. I look forward to what working hard will bring with that way. And my why's kind of changed again, because my daughter, even though she's only 8, she's sort of in the preteen life. And she's a tall girl, and she's beginning to realize how much different she is from her peers, how much more she weighs than her peers. She's already asking about the lifestyle changes that she can make. And I just want her to be healthy, and I want her to be confident as well. I'm really thankful for the growing business that we do have. I have some very strong members who want the business for the wholesale prices, and some very strong members who want the business. Brian's my level 1, and he's a great advocate. He's not just an ambassador by name only. He to help with getting 5 points. He talks all the time to people, and he isn't afraid to tell them that they should join Plexus at all. He's actually a lot more outgoing about it than I am. And Heather's another ambassador I'm really lucky to have. I see her as my power partner. We message each other all the time. I think we have very similar views on how to run our business. And I'm really proud of all my level 1s. I'm proud of everybody on my team just for the business and the lifestyle changes that they are willing to make and that they are making. I know I need to be more confident. I'm not one that easily messages people out of the blue. I'm not a pushy person or one that messages people constantly, but I do present people with a lot of information, and I can have a conversation really easily over Messenger. I'm not as good of a face-to-face person, but it's something that I'm working on. But I'm also someone that is quick to help any ambassador or customer that has a question, and I'll dig for the answer. And I truly believe that everyone has to do what's right for them in this business, and to have the success that they want in this business. I've gained a lot from the book studies and the huddles that I'm a part of, and they have helped me kind of bring me out of my cocoon, I guess, and be more confident as an ambassador and as a leader. Kind of what I believe more than anything, what I believe in more than anything right now is the power of 3. That you have to get 3 people to join under you as an ambassador, and if you can get those 3 people to join under you, then I guarantee you'll be hungry for more. Even if you don't want the business right now at all, if you get 3 people beneath you to begin making some of that residual income, and you begin to see what it's like for you and your family and what it can provide, you will want more. Maybe the timing won't be right for you to get more, and you know what, that's okay. You can get that more eventually, but it will happen. A few months ago, I was 3 people away from hitting senior goals, just 3 people. And I could have started contacting more people, more than I did, to get them to order, but you know what, the timing wasn't right. It wasn't right for me to message people right then, and if the timing wasn't right then for them to order, I didn't want them to order because they were doing me a favor, because that isn't what's going to keep them ordering. I want people to order because they want their products and because they feel better and their family feels better, because that's what's going to keep them ordering in the long run. I don't need them to help me financially. I need them to help themselves. I didn't get in this for the business. Don't get me wrong. I love that I'm making money off the products and this opportunity, but I love it even more that I'm helping people. I'm helping people to feel better. I'm helping people financially, and that people do contact me if they have stuff, if they want stuff to help them for their business. And that's awesome. if you get 3 people, you can get your products paid for, is what you always hear. But if you get 3 people, you can earn money that you can apply towards your products. And I think that's the big thing there. If you hear people say that they don't have the money, or they're afraid that they don't have the money, if they can get that little bit of residual income to apply towards their products, that makes a big difference in the long run. I guess my biggest advice is to be involved. To be involved on the Facebook pages, the book studies, the huddles. Find a like-minded power partner and use them to build your business. Stay true to yourself and the kind of ambassador you want to be. The more people you contact and share with, the more successful you're going to be. But I know that I will be successful as an ambassador, but my journey may just be a little slower than others. I choose to fit this in the nooks and crannies. I grade papers and plan lessons as I listen to the huddles and YouTube videos, because I'm trying to be a great multitasker. I don't know if it's always successful, but if you're your own leader and you lead the way you want to, your business will grow.
Nice job, Lannette. You were all prepared, and I just was going to wing it, so now I feel incompetent here. So, but thanks to Lannette.
I don't wing it easily.
What?
I said I don't wing it as easily.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, just like at school. It's not in the lesson plan. So, but like Lannette said, I saw her post back last July. My husband and I, we were going to a dietitian. His company recommended it and said they'd pay for it. First, it was just him, and I kind of was like, ha, 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 you have to go. And then I got the phone call from his boss. They're like, we think it'd be best if you go with him. And I'm like, oh, crap. So that last spring, I watched the weight just melt off of him, and I was hanging on to every ounce possible. And I was getting crabby on the inside and trying, I was comparing my journey to his. And then things happened, and July hits, and we went to a cookout, and I found my beloved carbs that I'd missed so much. And then shortly after that, Lannette posted, and I'm like, well, what the heck? What's one more company? I've already done 2 other weight loss programs, and I failed at them. And I thought, what's a third? So I asked Lannette, I think, 2 questions in a private message, and I thought, what the heck? So then I waited anxiously for my packages to arrive, and they did. So I started it, and then, of course, I jumped in the car, and I took it to my mom because I wanted her to try it, too, to see what she thought, and she just kind of thought she was a very big skeptic. And then it was, well, do I tell Mike? Because now here's the stuff sitting around, and he's going to ask if he noticed, and he did. And it was the whole, let's wait and see how I do. And he's kind of finicky. He's getting ready for bed, so I'm outside, so that's why it's kind of like I have Survivor, because I got citronella candles going to keep the bugs away. So I can't be in the house, so because I'll be a little loud. But he's picky, and he hates anything cherry. So here we call it fruit punch. So here, if you see my husband, it's fruit punch, not cherry. But I kept putting him off, and finally he tried it, and he was all in. And he is more, even to this day, he's more consistent than I am. He's got his pill caddies. He makes sure he has his 2 a day, everything. So I'm so proud of him with that. It helped him continue to drop weight and inches, and his self-esteem increased, and he would start talking to anybody and everybody he thought they needed to lose weight and give out my business cards. Kind of had to reel that in a little bit because he was proud of himself, but I'm like, honey, you can't approach fat people and tell them they need slim. So we kind of had to work on his marketing techniques a little bit, bless his heart. So, but now he's got his business card, so he can pass that out and be nice. But he just wanted everybody to have, the feelings he has. He was putting new notches in his belt. His pants were dropping sizes. His pants were falling off of him. His old t-shirts were fitting. And it was nice to see that change. And his breathing wasn't impaired. Then I found out I had some wonky blood work, and my lymphocytes and leukocytes were elevated for 3 years, referral to the cancer center. And then that was September, and by November with my Plexus products, all my numbers were back in the normal range and lower. So that was, for me, I'm now a lifer because of that. It may not prevent it, but it's just kind of slowed things down of whatever I have brewing. So I wholeheartedly believe that, it fixes you from the inside out. I still have a lot going on the inside, evidently, because my outside's not falling into place, but I'm okay with that. I'll take the lower cholesterol, the lower lipids. all that good stuff. I love that. So, let's see, now I can't see my notes because it's dark, but my why. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but back when I did my 3-way call with Tristan and Lannette, and I was very adamant, I am not doing the business. I'm just going to use this. And about a week or so later, I'm like, oh, this stuff is kind of magic. So Tristan was on me about, well, what's your why? And I'm like, I don't know what my why is. So I thought about it for quite a while. And then I don't know if you can't see it, but it's a little post-it note that says sign. It's an H, and it says why. And it says number 1 is better health, 2 to help others, and then 3 is a dollar sign. I have it on my laptop here, and I have it on my computer at school, so I'm constantly seeing why I plexus. And they're pretty general and open, but I mean, it kind of changes from time to time, because I never thought I would see this as a money opportunity, but it has. Like Lannette said, we make enough that I cover both of our products, and it's been nice, and I'm glad that I can help my family and my friends feel better. So that's just kind of a blessing. So. And like Lannette says, she works their business in her nooks and crannies. And I had really high goals this summer that, I'm off. I'm going to do all this stuff with Plexus. And I've worked in the nooks and crannies. I've made some connections. I've passed out some information and worked on like our Facebook page and things like that. But I didn't get near accomplished what I did. But I think, well, there's tomorrow or there's the next day. And then I think nooks and crannies at school, like prep time. Because I find I use my prep time a lot to work in. That's a good nook and cranny to get stuff done. Like Lannette, I do book studies, team huddles, but back to now it started school. I go to bed a little bit earlier, so it'll be pushing it. But I'll do them when I can. If not, I listen to them when they've been recorded. So one thing that helped my business back in, February is when I went gold, and things had kind of staled and got stagnant. But I had a lot of older people, like my mom's age, wanting to know, why do we have to do this on the computer? Can I just get this from you? I kind of drug my feet with it, and I thought, So I decided to go the cash and carry route, just because I had so many people that did not want to do they were afraid, and the commitment issue. What if I don't like it? And that's really worked. So granted, I'm not getting points off of these people, but my PV is incredible. So that's the way I've taken it, and it's helped my business that way. And I kind of wonder at times that, the people see lots of cars pulling up and wonder what kind of deals I'm doing out of my house, but they're pink deals. So I'm promoting better health is the way I see it. So I guess I don't know, I'm winging it. So I'm sorry, but it is. I love my pink drink. And like they said, I was very adamant, I'm not going to promote it or sell. Well, here I am. July was slow for me. I didn't make my gold points. I was only 90. And I think about like my white lines and my attrition and reached out. But like Lannette mentioned, it's about timing. I had to stop and think that July is busy. It's summer. People are not sticking with their healthier routines. And summer's expensive. People are going on vacation and then school starting. But I looked at my points, but then I also look at my downline, because like Sherry and Lonnie, I've had the gals really step up and they want to work their business. And so that I've really seen. We grew by 6 people. So, I mean, it's about timing. And that's what I have to stop and think. And don't take things personal. And that's what's been hard. And try not to be in control too much. But you just kind of have to let it go. And, when the timing's right, then people will find you. And it's amazing the number of people that have come, like friends that I went to school with and haven't seen or talked to since 1990 have sent me private messages. So, and like Lannette and I connecting over the years. So anyway, well, I rambled, and that's me. So, okay, I'm done.
You are not a rambler. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. Did you have any tips, Heather, of success that you would pass on to others?
I think the success was be patient. Your business will fall into place when it's time. I did a group that was to go, I think it was Amber did it last fall, October, she go gold. And I hit silver real fast, but then gold was slower to me. But then I have to think, everything happens in its own time and its own reason. So just be patient and everything will fall into place. So, and Sonia Dudley had a really good video. I think she released it 2 weeks ago. It was about turtles. You know, the people that you'll have to go back. Did anybody else watch it? But it talked about, you know, it's the slow and steady and they finish the race. And it was really nice to hear that, because she even like compared it to like how people's health are, that maybe you're not losing the weight, but, you know, keep with it and be consistent and you're going to see changes. But yeah, just be patient. It'll all happen, and don't push it. Don't want to be that, well, at least for me, I don't want to be that pushy plexus lady, but then that kind of makes me get afraid at times. Like Lannette said, that I get insecure and I don't want to approach people and be like, ooh, there she's going to talk plexus, but I really want to. So, I mean, it happens. And then I just and get used to it, because people out of the blue at the grocery store or wherever and at family things will come be like, hey, and it's where I least expect it. So just kind of be prepared. So that, I guess that's it.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's great advice. And I haven't seen that video from Sonia Dudley, but now I'm excited to go stalk her Facebook or her YouTube page and find it. And it's so true what you were saying of it, little things add up. That is, there's a book called The Compound Effect. If you haven't read that book or heard of it, it is a fabulous book that truly talks about that. Little activities every single day that over time add up and will drastically change your life. So awesome. You girls are amazing. Thank you so very much for jumping on tonight and for sharing your hearts and your whys. And we're representing the teachers on our team. We have lots of teachers on our team, and I adore you guys. I don't want your job. I don't envy you, but I'm very grateful for you, because I need you to teach children like my son. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording, and then we can have a couple minutes to chat. If you missed our call, join us next week. Check out the recording. And if you have any questions, I guess you can post on the link of the recording that I write, and then we can tag Lannette and Heather or any other teachers on our team to answer.